Hi, it's Rachel. I'm wanting to show you a tag that I've made this week using some of the new Tim Holtz Distress Ink colours. So the colours that I've used are the Crushed Olive, the Forest Moss, and the last one is the Chipped Sapphire. So these only arrived here last week, so it's my first time playing with them. And this is the tag that I made. And I'll just go through very quickly what I did to get that. So I started with just white cardstock and used my punch to make it into a tag shape. And I also distressed the edges with the Tim Holtz distressing tool. Then I applied two of the inks, the Forest Moss and the Crushed Olive, all over the background, just with some foam. And then down this side, it's kind of hard to see now because I've put a lot of things over it, but you can see in places where I used one of the Tim Holtz masks. So I put the mask all the way down this side, and I'll just show you very quickly which one it was. It was this sort of raw tie-in effect mask that I placed along the side of the tag there, and then I sponged over that with the Chipped Sapphire. Then after I'd done that, I got some torn text pieces, and it was originally sort of a old papery beigey kind of colour, and I sponged it again with the same colours, the Crushed Olive, and around the edges some of the Chipped Sapphires. Have those in a couple of places and along the bottom there as well. And then I added a collage image from my collection. I took one of the adage tickets and again did the same thing, inked it with the Crushed Olive and the Chipped Sapphire, and instead of having the traditional hole at the top and the fibres, I added one of the ideology clips, a swivel clasp, and that's a 7 Gypsies key, and one of the Tim Holtz charms that says Wander. And I also added to this, there's a little bit of glimmer mist in iridescent gold over the background, and then I added some mica pieces. This is gold mica, and if you don't know what that looks like, these are the mica flakes by ArtQuest, and these are the medium sized flakes. You can get various colours and you can get various sizes as well, small, medium, large. So they're the medium ones, and I literally just put a few drops of glossy accents and then sprinkled them over, so they add to the glimmer, and I think they're quite a nice effect. Then I added, there's two 7 Gypsies index tabs there, just with some random numbers on that kind of match the background colours, and I put some, they were very silver looking and I wanted them more in line with the sort of tarnished silver look of the ideology embellishment. So I just took some rub and buff in pewter and antique gold, I think it was, and then the last thing was a grunge board arrow, which again I put the Crushed Olive and then some of the Forest Moss, and then over the top of it some crackle accents. So that was that one, and I'll just show you very quickly. I did start one before this and then wasn't very happy with it, so I didn't finish it off properly, but I just wanted to show you this one. It's the same colours, exactly the same kind of technique. There was the mask down here, and the background for this one was a Fiskars texture plate, which I've had them for years and hardly ever used them, and then I wondered whether you could use them in the Big Shot, and you actually could, so I ended up making something out of it, but didn't end up liking that one very much, so I never finished it off. So that's that, and the last thing I wanted to show you was a tin can that I altered. So I'll show you one that I've not yet done, which I'm kind of getting round to. I use these for storage, so it's literally a regular tin can. So this one hasn't been altered yet, and that's a work in progress, let's say. But this one, this is where I store my brushes, and I don't think you can see that too well, but I took a rusting solution, and so I rusted it up, and then it's probably better to show you without the brushes in. So I rusted it up, and then I die cut some hearts. These were literally just pieces of card, and I did the same, some rusting solution, and I put some Lumiere paint on there as well. And then I stamped the edge part, sort of made it a kind of patina colour, added some text, some more rusting solution to it, and then I cut some tags and kind of did the same thing, rusting solution, some Lumiere paint, which is what you can see really shimmery there, and the grunge board letters on there. And there's also the chain at the top. I added some rusting solution to that, and I also rusted up a little key. I think that was a 7 Gypsies key, that I did the rusting solution, another little tag at the top there. And I attached the chain using my Crocodile. Crocodile goes through tin really easily. So I just put it through, and then it's held on with some brads, which I haven't finished the inside of, so you can just see where the brads are holding the chain there. But I was quite pleased with that as a little storage idea, a little altered art project. So I thought I'd share that as well. And I think that's about it for now. So if you like any of those projects, leave me a comment, or if you want to know anything else about the Distress Inks or any of the products that I use, leave me a comment, and I usually get back to people as soon as I can. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.